Hello and welcome, my Scorpio friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. This is going to be my group angel reading for my Scorpio friends. When I was preparing for this video, the angels and archangels really asked me and supported me in creating a more healing reading. They wanted me to focus in on healing, and that's exactly what we're going to do today. We're going to focus in on some healing. The decks I'm using for this reading, of course, I had to go with the Angel Tarot, then Healing with the Angels Oracle, and also the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. Like always, there are links below to all three decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. Alright, my Scorpio friends, let's see what the cards have to say. What wisdom and guidance do the angels and archangels have for my Scorpio friends? The Two of Wands. Twos are about duality and choice. Wands about that inner passion, that fire, that determination. The Three of Swords. Three of Swords talks about situations and events that bring heartache, and they are driven by that pain and sorrow that bring heartache. And then the Six of Swords. Sixes are about balance and harmony. Swords are about truth and knowledge. The Two of Swords the Two of Wands talks about making a choice. We can stay stuck in this heartache and sorrow and low vibrational goo that we're in, or we can move forward. It's not a time yet to heal some of those swords, heal those past experiences and events. We need to move forward. The Six of Swords is a journey. We have to take that heavy burden with us to calmer shores so that we are able to start to work with it and release those energies connected to the situation and event, so we can take the knowledge and release those energies. And that's what we're looking at. You need to make a choice, my Scorpio friends. Do you stay or do you go? At some point in time, you're going to have to make that decision. The universe will kick you in the butt. You can only stay for so long. The universe will allow stagnation for a certain period of time before the Tower comes into play, and you're gonna have to move because the universe will jolt you, your environment, and your situation into action. Alright, let's go on to the healing aspect. We're going to start working with Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel, what healing can you provide my Scorpio friends? He's just an all soft romantic. Romance. Staying stuck will not allow those opportunities for new romances and new loving relationships. So if you're in a long-term relationship and you're not looking for something in that sexual energy, romance or love can be connected in to other friendships. Now, if you are in a romantic, or if you are in a long-term relationship, part of this shift is going to be reconnecting and re-establishing and igniting that passion flame within yourself and your partner. Balance. We need to bring in some balance into our lives. Maintaining and sustaining balance is always a challenge. Now we've got a couple balancing cards. Twos are always about that duality and balance. We've got the balance card. Romance, again another balance card, because you have that dual people situation. Two people within that romantic relationship. That duality. Lots of balance and lots of connections to two. And angel messages. when you've got that multiple 2, the angels are telling you to listen to your intuition, to keep the faith and don't give up. So, Archangel Uriel, what further guidance and healing can you offer my Scorpio friends? Service. Connecting in. Whether it's people supporting you or you supporting other people, there is a bigger picture at play. We have a guardian, and some people are blessed with more than one guardian angel, and they're with us since conception. When we're at a time of need, more of our support systems come into our lives. High vibrational, physical, plane beings come in to support us. Going back into that balance, we need to be open in accepting support and love from those external pieces, whether it be your romantic relationships or your family and friends, your high vibrational beings. You also have to be there for them when they're in need. It's that balancing piece that's going to be key. Grief. Now, and I'm sure that this applies to many people who are watching this reading, if I was doing a one-to-one reading, these cards would lead me to believe that someone had been recently lost that was quite close to an individual. There's nothing wrong with grieving the loss of an individual. It does bring in heartache. When we grieve, we're remembering that person. We're knowing how their absence in our physical life is going to impact us. We need to release them and acknowledge them for all that they have given us, and allowing them to take steps into that next phase, knowing that they'll come back. They'll come back to us in a time of need. Now, whether this is a person or a pet, pets are amazing at this. Once they have passed on, you'll hear and feel them come back into your lives. You hear people talk about how they hear the jingling or clicking of their passed on dog in their house, or they feel their cat bounce onto their bed. They're still there. They don't ever leave us. They're at a different vibrational state. Grieving that loss and releasing it so it's not put into another sword in our boat, rather celebrating all that they've done, all that they achieved, and knowing that it's going to continue as they go forward into that high vibrational state. We're going to move on and thank Archangel Uriel for his wisdom and healing, and go on to Archangel Raphael. Archangel Raphael, what healing can you provide my Scorpio friends? Power. It's a beautiful card, and it talks about really standing and embracing our own abilities, our own power. Connects into that movement piece. We have to get out of the low vibrational stuckness. Yes, we have to grieve the loss of the person, the event, the situation, whatever it is that we've lost or that has caused us heartache. We do need to grieve that piece. We can't get stuck in it. We have to release it. We have to embrace our powers. And if it's a situation or event that is life-sucking, that's usually what the Three of Swords talks about, or people or events that cause heartache. So it's a life-sucking energy. We have to stand up in our power and start to sever those connections so that we're not sucked out of energy, because that's what happens with situations that really resonate that low vibrational energy. And it's that low vibrational energy that really starts to suck out our high vibrational energy, or even our neutral vibrational energy. That energy that causes us to feel exhausted, we feel mundane, we start to feel sick because our chakra system is not functioning within its regular norms, because you have events and situations that are sucking our energy dry. Standing in our own power and really embracing who you are will help. Archangel Raphael, what further healing and guidance can you offer my Scorpio friends? Miracles. It's a beautiful card. Miracles happen every day. We need to be present and in the now focused, rather than stuck in the past and wallowing in pain, or stuck in the future on hopes and dreams that haven't come to fruition. The here and now, that high vibrational, loving energy, connects back into that service too, helping create miracles in your own life, in the lives of others. As we focus in on this high vibrational energy, we can start to emanate, radiate, and amplify that unconditional, universal, loving energy that brings about the ability of manifestation and creating abundance in your life and in the lives of others. Facade talks about those barriers that we put in play due to things like the Three of Swords that stops us from truly embracing our power, truly embracing who we are. Also stops us from being able to connect in on deeper levels to those around us, because we have this fake outer exterior that bars people from seeing who we truly are. And it's that fake that causes more pain and sorrow. We're going to thank Archangel Raphael for his amazing guidance and healing, and move on to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, what healing and guidance can you offer my Scorpio friends? Release and surrender. We need to release these fake exterior pieces. We need to release this sorrow and grieving. When we surrender to what is truly happening, we can start to release what isn't working in our lives. We don't want to focus in on this low vibrational stuckness, the sadness or the fake. We want to focus in on that high vibrational, those miracles, what it is we can truly do. One way that we can help release, and I talked about this up here, where we're looking at that energy sucking situations and events. You can ask Archangel Michael to come in. I usually suggest to do this at nighttime because we have less resistance for it, to sever or start to sever the connections that you have to past situations and events, people and places that cause that heartache and low vibrational stuckness. Those vampiric situations where they're sucking the energy out of you. Those etheric cords can be severed. And Michael is our champion at doing that. He'll bring in, and he'll know, and the high vibrational beings will come in and support him in doing this. He sometimes brings in Archangel Raphael or Archangel Shamuel, sometimes the unicorns, to help really heal the spaces that are connected to those past experiences, so that you can start to heal on an energetic level. That helps to reduce the amount of energy that is bleeding out of you or is being sucked out of you. You start to feel a little bit more, well, literally empowered by what's happening, and you also have that extra energy to focus in on those life-giving situations. focusing in on bringing in balance and choice and movement into your life so it's more fulfilling and life-giving. Archangel Michael, what further guidance and healing can you provide my Scorpio friends? Insecurity. Such a great card. Our ego likes to throw those painful situations, those oh my gods, you're kidding, what if? Remember the last time we tried to be real? How scary was that? Those insecurities come forward and start to give us an unstable foundation. We're unable to do some of this work we want to do. We're unable to heal ourselves. We can't focus in on that high vibration when we feel so unstable. Archangel Michael can help. You can ask him to come in and support you. He is our protector. He's actually the protector of most high vibrational beings and dimensions. Help protect us, help restabilize us, bring us that security. You can also do visualizations where you can see Archangel Michael's amazing dark blue purple color auric energy come in to help stabilize you. Or you can visualize from your root chakra, which is a red orb that's at the tip of your pelvis that has these amazing, very strong cords that go deep into the earth and wrap around the earth's core 3 times, coming back up on itself and embracing you, bringing you that stability of Gaia. You can also use crystals. You can use incense. There's so many things that can help you re-ground yourself, bringing in that stability and overriding your ego. When you feel unstable, you're unable to move forward. You're unable to do this work. Prayer. Now, prayer has a lot of very negative connotations because it's connected in to those institutionalized religious groups. However, prayer does not have to be done at a church. Most of us don't actually do it at a church, nor does it have to be regarding things of asking God, Goddess, the creator, the universe, for forgiveness. It's asking for help and support. And it doesn't always have to be big pieces either, guys. And most of us do it without even knowing it. When we're stuck in traffic and you're like, oh my God, get me out of here. And then all of a sudden, it does. The traffic lightens up, or you have an off-ramp, and you're like, wow, that was convenient. Or even better yet, you get into a parking lot and you're like, oh no, it's full. I just need a parking spot. Can someone help me, please? And then all of a sudden, there's one parking spot there. And usually it's a good parking spot too. That is the power of prayer. I've actually seen videos where through the power of prayer, these Chinese healers were able to heal a stomach tumor. They had it on live capture on an ultrasound machine. It was taking still photos, and you can see that the mass shrinking. Well, we all have that power. I hope so eventually. But we need to tap into that power of prayer. Asking the high vibrational beings to come in and support us. Help us with that insecurity. Help us release these tethers, these griefs, these pains, these sorrows. We don't have to do this alone, my friends. We're going to thank Archangel Michael for his amazing insight and healing and move on to Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel, what healing can you offer my Scorpio friends? Divine timing. Many of us think that, wow, this is the worst timing for this. Why is it happening now? There's a reason. We may never know it. Or years later we're like, oh, that does make sense. Doesn't matter. That's forward planning, getting stuck in the forward, or getting stuck in the grief in the past. When you focus in on the here and now, things unfold. Embracing all those high vibrational aspects on whatever it is that's happened and how it positively impacts your life. And if you can't figure out how it positively impacts our lives, we have help for that. Asking for that support, asking for that guidance will help. Archangel Gabriel, what further guidance and healing can you offer my Scorpio friends? Expansion. When we focus in on that here and now, embracing on what's happening, raising our vibration, releasing what's not working so we can do that forward movement, that's when things start to expand in a positive way. Not just expanding so that life takes over. This is mindful and meaningful expansion and growth. Gratitude. It's a fantastic card. Being grateful for all those people and beings who have supported you, whether romantic or not. And most importantly, being grateful for those high vibrational beings and the universe, God, Goddess, the great power, whatever you want to call that. Being grateful for their support. Most importantly, being grateful for all that you have in your life right now. When you start to exude gratitude, you are projecting that light and love energy, that unconditional loving energy out to wherever it is or whoever it is you are talking to or are thinking about. Now you're going to use the law of karma here, my friends, because what you put out comes right back at you, and it's usually exponentiated, increased. So really being grateful and embracing everyone and all that you have in your life, because that is that movement forward. That stuck piece is getting stuck in that grief, that loss, and that heartache. And those are pieces that don't feel good, and we start to get really sick. It's our decision on how we want it to go forward and what aspects really resonate with you. I want to thank Archangel Gabriel for her wisdom and healing. And I want to thank you for spending time with me today and watching my video. I hope that you found this video fun and helpful, and that you're able to gain some insight and direction into what the angels and archangels want to share with you. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. There is so much more coming. The best way to stay connected so you don't miss any of the healing and insight is to subscribe to my channel and hit that little red bell so you don't miss a video. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. In some of the tiers, the perks are private readings and healings with myself. I provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out? Until tomorrow, my Scorpio friends.